Okay, everybody. It's been a little bit since I did a video. I was taking a bit of time off and just checking some other things out and doing some things locally around here and cleaning up my PC and all kinds of stuff. And it's that time of year, and then we had a big snowfall and all that, right? Then of course they Elon's let all the people that were banned back onto whatever, you know. I should log into my old 40,000 follower account and say, hey, I'm banned again. And then just ban everybody on it. But anyway, one of the things I found out in my little short time back on Twitter was how many bots there really are. Okay. And when Twitter said it was 5%, they were way off. It's probably closer to 15 to 20%, if not, you know. And one other little fact: I'm from Canada, and I tested Canadian politicians, and there's a neat little free thing that you can just sort of run a test, like an audit, on the followers. And what I found was kind of interesting. It seems the Conservative Party has um, uh, something like between 8 and 10% or more fake followers slash bots on all their accounts. And this is, and just to be fair, I went and tested Justin Trudeau, and he has what Twitter says is, you know, normal for that size of his account, about 5%. And you're asking yourself, well, what's this 5%? Well, it's news agency bots, it's corporate bots, it's bots for people that are just checking the news, and there are setups for all that. And these people all pay Twitter for these things. This is the unwritten thing. Okay. This is how Elon Musk thinks he's going to make money, right? And I kind of thought, well, if you could organize every single person, real human on there to say, okay, we're taking a week off, what would that do to the echo chamber of these so-called fake conservatives, right? It would be just yelling at itself. And we also discovered um, the in Canada, there was a hashtag that just suddenly popped out of nowhere, just massive. Well, in that hashtag, I found one human being who was retweeting 1,000 times. So when you see the number there where it says 5,000 tweets, you could just take off 1,000 right there. And how many, and so I went into the hashtag and I got angry about that. And I just started banning all the parent posters, not the people that were posting replies to them, but the parent posters. And after about 100, that was it. So 100 people were worth 5,000 tweets. Okay. Then it appears again and again. It worked out that I ended up doing this to about 300 people. And then another guy did the research and he found out that this Evenings Star account had started the whole thing and retweeted it all over the place, and is an American account. And let me just say, I can vouch that it was a QAnon account. So here we have an American alt-right QAnon account starting up shit again. And they did it in the convoy thing, and they did it in et cetera, et cetera. Foreign interference. So when you get CSIS, the head of CSIS saying, enough, do the Emergency Act. These are the kinds of things that would alert them off. Okay. Anyway, so I'm just setting up using this guy to do some loot runs and stuff like that. So I'll show you what Oops. Go back down here. I got everything up. Yeah. I'll show you what the this is the maximum the Grim Dawn of Masteries can be. Run over here. So I need about collecting loot. I did 10 million credits yesterday. This is like, yep. This is what you do with your 100th level. You make it so you can try it and have fun with other ones, right? I might try a few other different games. I was either thinking of, and this is another weird thing. So I made a post on Twitter and I tagged in about 4 different corporations who have software on my PC. Okay, whether it's the company that made the computer, Microsoft, Epic, etc. Right? And it says, how come while I'm cleaning my goddamn PC, I find all kinds of garbage that you people leave that is not needed on my PC. So then I go to bed. I forgot to turn the PC off. I wake up and 7 gig is been restored. It's like, oh my lord, spyware on my PC. They go in and they did something while I was asleep, right? And then, what was it, yesterday? That was 2 days ago. And wow, how much better my PC runs because they keep filling up a main drive that's a small SSD, right? And the other point I like to make is, how do I upgrade and keep all my files with such a small SSD? Do I back it all up onto a hard drive, drop the main drive in? Where's the operating system going to be to move these files, right? How do you do this, right? So I'm thinking I got to get a third drive, right? And I don't have another SSD slot here. So how do I do this, right? Microsoft don't have no clue how to do that. I don't know, right? This is where the worst part about this particular PC that I have. It's upgradable. Don't get me wrong. I could put a 2 terabyte SSD in there, but then I gotta go with all new stuff again. You know, it just goes on and on and on. Anyway, we'll go over here and we'll do this. Call this a little video. I just wanted to put something up to show people I'm still alive. Stuff. Hey, oh, I hate those things. They replicate themselves. I gotta get out of here. I win. Now, I wanted to show you this too. These things here. you'll find at this level you get these. Watch what happens. Look at all the loot coming out of that. I just start grabbing it. And higher level maps, you'll get legendaries out of them and all kinds of neat stuff. And the tip here is to get rid of all these little orange things around stuff so that you can get at your loot a little easier. Try to click into the middle. Oh, there we go. Just couldn't leave me alone. Good boy. All right, enough of you. Good way to make money in the game, that is. So I'm going to spend the next couple of months being a cheap little whatever, and I'm going to either buy the parts or get a machine that's worthy of doing all the stuff I want to do, because AMD is really putting it to NVIDIA as far as, there we go. All right, enough of you too. Oh boy. Oh, the lag with OBS is terrible. It's also a good way to get new blueprints too. I've gotten a bunch of those too. The only other way to get them is doing the shattered realms or whatever. Start at the bottom, work your way up. You get everything? Now, how much is that bill in? Look at that, I got 4 things in my directories already full. That's good for like 400,000 credits right there. Plus whatever you pick up, right? Anyway. Fill up with. Huh? There it is. See there?
Period. My inventory is full.
My inventory's full. Look at that. All right, we'll do this. My inventory's full. So I did one run like I usually do, and I kept having to go back here and empty my inventory constantly. And I made 10 million credits.
I'm 30.
So first thing you do is go in here and go to your directory where you share all this stuff, drop all this garbage in.
I'll keep an eye on it.
And just for space purposes, right, for now, right, to sell everything that isn't purple. Copper, purple's enough. The worldwide map. And I'll show you how many I got yesterday. That'll be another trick here. You'll go, holy crap. And you could say about half of those will end up being totals. And then that way you save money from having to do other things too. And that's like, it's crazy. Doing this is actually very beneficial. I mean, as you can see, I can get lots of epic tokens by that doing this too. So it's no longer an issue for anything. Yeah, throw something down there. Okay.
It's a good use.
So almost 400,000 just from what was in the inventory, another 200,000. So that's 600,000 for that run. All right. And we go over here. Click on this. All this was what I got yesterday. I'm running out of space here. Let's start with this stuff. So yeah,
Keep an eye.
just want to show you guys that. Anyway, I'll be doing more stuff later as I go. More. Epic came out with a new terms of service too. Just everybody go look at it. Basically, it's saying that if I'm doing video stuff like I'm doing, I'm good to go, carry on. But there was one section that kind of irked me a little that um, if I made a project with one asset showing it, right, that I get free from the Epic Place and I show a video of it, they don't like you doing that apparently. I guess I understand what they're trying to do there. It's about the guys that do asset flip games. Like they make a really crappy game, just toss in bare bones crap and then throw it out. The thing is, I did something similar, but I did it for free. You know, like that. If you do something like that, it shouldn't be something that costs $1 trillion either, right? Uh, I guess one could say the effort you put in should be equated to the cost, right? Uh, Both ways, right? So I made this little island, and it was just one asset, put in some trees or something, which I think I took out in the compiled version, and then put a big block on it, and then you had this thing where a wheel where you could construct stuff. According to them, they don't want you doing that. Well, that's I mean, if I was charging money for that, then I could see them being upset about that because then it makes them look bad. I get it, but it's the way it read, and then the little section below about rights and stuff like that. They really get really weird on rights and stuff. It's almost like what Epic's saying is they own everything, and then you have to follow these rules, or they take it away. Well, I hate to say this, but if some mesh maker in a third party software makes, uh, a character model and he rigs it up in the Unreal Engine for Unreal Engine 4 and he does it for Unity and he does it for whatever, right? That's his shit. You can't be doing that. There's no. He has to assign those rights to you. Okay, That's this. It's they're going too much. This is what happens with all big companies. All the lawyers take over, and they make things so stupid and hard for everybody to understand. People just stop using things. And with Unreal Engine 5, it's like one developer said to me. A lot of people started off with 5, and they're oh yay, and they're making all this stuff for 5, and nobody's buying it, nobody's using it. The only people that are the ones that can afford 4090s. And there just aren't that many of them. NVIDIA made 300,000 of them. That's right. There are 300,000 people in the world that have 4090s, and they're the only ones doing certain things. The rest of us, let's see, I'm now 3 generations back with my 1660 Super, and it's only 2019, right? That card. You can't leap ahead that fast, that far. And expect everybody to catch up, especially when you got Nvidia going price happy. They want to charge you for the next generation 4060, which will be about the equivalent they're saying of a 4070. They want to charge $700, $800. No, sorry, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying your third crappy 8 gig 3060s either. You know, like AMD's just gonna wipe the floor with you, man. I'll get I'll save up and get a 7950 XT or X or whatever it's called. I don't give a shit. I got 10 years of taxes owed to me, guys. I'll just go file my taxes and get all my money and I'll have a kick ass little system. But it won't be Nvidia. And I'll still have money left over. You know, like that. That's another one I got to deal with. Because I'm on disability, you got to get a lazy worker. And I don't know if the person's lazy, but my last one was I asked for this T5 slip for a couple of years. They won't do it. Well, okay. That's because they're part of the government who then would have to pay you back the fucking money that they owe you. Isn't that nice, eh? You know, it's my money, not yours. Anyway, I'll get it. Plus, federal government gave us some money, so I'll just include that all. So 11.7. So then you just go back and clean up the thing there. But anyway, that's just a little bit of a whatever's going on. I just thought I'd mention all that. That little pirate thing there seems real popular, and there may or may not be a little surprise near Christmas or something like that. We'll just leave it there, right? Someone mentioned something, and when people say things, you never know if they're gonna do what they're gonna do, but you never know. So far they keep their words on everything, so could be interesting. Yeah. See, this is the thing about you got to learn how to speak in public when you have to, right? I noticed it got lots of hits and everything. So anyway, what else? Oh, I don't know. I gotta get into another game for a little. This one's just my brain is just tapped right out on this. What I might do though tomorrow is let's see. I'm gonna try a run. I'll start about shard 70 maybe, because I got to get the extra 5 powers or 4 powers or whatever it is, those shrines you get in the Shattered Realms, and try a run right up to 100. See, somebody was asking about if this character can do whatever. Well, this is the maximum Dawn of Masteries can give me, and yes, I have died. So if you don't pay attention, right? See this power here, you'll need it in the higher levels of Grim Dawn. Increases resistances by 5%, right? So let's see what else does it do? There's some kind of healing in there. 35% of your health is restored. Look at all the damage. Like it's just, right? See, when you're in combat, it goes up, and then when it goes up again, right? Like if I'm just sitting here, there's 150, right? Wee! You look like Tyrael. Boy, oh boy, that's really glowy. Woo! You didn't know the game could do this, did you? Trippy. It's 3D, boys. Anyway, guys, I'll let this go.